The time is 2 o'clock. Here is the news update. More than 430,000 permanent voter cards (PVC) are lying uncollected at the Office of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) across Ogun State. The agency says it is disturbed over the uncollected 430,283 PVCs produced between 2011 and 2015. An spokesperson in the state, Mrs. Adenike Tadeshe, in an interview with Rock City FM in Abeokuta, says that only 3,673 of the uncollected cards were claimed by the owners in the ongoing continuous voters registration exercise. Tadeshe, who describes the situation as worrisome, enjoins owners of the uncollected PVCs to visit INEC offices in their respective local government areas where they register for the collection of the cards to enable them vote during the 2019 polls. Both public and private primary and secondary schools in Ogun State are to embark on midterm holiday for the 2017-2018 first term academic session on Thursday. Education, Science and Technology Commissioner Budukwe Mujota in a statement says the schools will resume for academic session on Monday, November 6th. Meanwhile, teachers in public schools in the state will no longer be allowed to go on part-time and side courses during academic session. Director of Management Service in the State Teaching Service Commission, Miss Omotuni Adeyemi, asked teachers who intend to go for further academic studies to do so during the vacation period. National Executive Council of APC is scheduled to meet today in Abuja as a follow-up to the meeting of the National Caucus held on Monday night. President Muhammadu Buhari presided over the meeting of the National Caucus at the Presidential Villa, Abuja, with top leaders of the party in attendance. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar stayed away from the meeting, while APC leader Asiwaju Bola Tinubu and former interim national chairman Chibisi Akonde arrived close to the end of the meeting. Those in attendance include the Senate President Bukola Saraki, House of Rep Speaker Yakubu Dogara, APC National Chairman Chief John Udigi Oyegun, former Senate President Ken Nnamani, former Deputy Speaker of the House of Reps Patricia Ete. Also present were most of the APC state governors. In foreign, North Atlantic Treaty Organization NATO has warned that North Korea could attack Europe or the US with a nuclear missile. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg said North Korean Kim Jong-un had developed the weapons to put Western nations in danger. Stoltenberg is visiting Japan and South Korea this week ahead of President Donald Trump's visit to the region. Later this week, they discussed with Asian leaders on how to contain North Korea's nuclear ambitions. The US is a member of NATO. Defense Secretary Jim Mattis stopped in South Korea Saturday to discuss Pyongyang, which has made threat to send targets to the US and also for that of Guam. France warned in September that it was vulnerable to an attack from North Korea within a month. Trump will start his 12-day tour of Asia later this week, visiting Japan, South Korea, China, Vietnam, and the Philippines. Finally, in sport, Eagles technical advisor Janet Raw has released his list of 24 players to play Algeria in a World Cup qualification match in November. They will also play the friendly with Argentina in Krasnodar. Captain John Mikel Obi Ahmed Musa topped the list of invited players, but there were surprise call-ups for former Nigeria Under-17 World Cup winner Chidebere Umakali and Deportivo La Coruna goalkeeper Francis Uzoho. On loan, Kasim Paso defender Kenneth Omerio is placed on the standby list of players alongside uncapped Russia-based Brian Ido. That was the news update. I am Damilola Aroyeun. Good afternoon and thank you for listening.